First, I'd like to thank the elected members of Parliament for their trust. I'm deeply committed to serving as Prime Minister to the best of my ability. I also extend my gratitude to former Prime Minister Sethra Thavisin for his dedication and tireless work. While I didn't plan to take on this role initially, I want to assure everyone that I am fully prepared and determined. The role of Prime Minister carries immense responsibility, and I'm focused on addressing the pressing issues facing our country, particularly improving the lives of our citizens. I am dedicated to pushing forward key policies from economic reforms and the 30 baht healthcare improvements to enhancing digital infrastructure and promoting Thailand's soft power on the global stage. I'll be working closely with all sectors to ensure these initiatives become reality. Please look forward to more concrete policy details in September. Finally, and most importantly, I'd like to thank the people of Thailand, whether you voted for me or not. I promise to serve everyone equally and wholeheartedly, every age, every gender, every diversity. Together, let's turn any challenges into opportunities, making Thailand a place where everyone can dream, create, and shape their future. Thank you.
If you have a lot of work to do, then you don't want to come to election. So I would argue that it's both economic and political at the same time. Now back to your question when it comes to household debt, that's 90% of our GDP. And then you got the devil is in the detail. You have to look if it's asset-based or non-asset-based. You know? Maybe like 50-50 if I throw a ballpark. It's those people who borrow for consumption because they lack savings. It's because of the economic structure. It's about the level of inequality. 1% of Thailand holds 79% of the land. 5% of our companies produces 85% of our GDP. So if you do the math, you know, it's about that 1% at the top and the 99% at the bottom, and that's what our party is all about.
And what's your sort of rough plan to try and balance that? Because I mean that's a significant imbalance, right?
Yes.
So
restructuring debt, it's either you postpone the debt, you lengthen the debt, or you default it. So you got to slice and dice into manageable chunks, and then at the same time you have to find alternative income. So that income takes away the debt, such as, you know, with the climate change nowadays, you groceries for the government. That the value that's inherited into the tree will be deducted to the debt that you owe the government. And some of the revenue, or even the solar panel that you produce as energy to the country, you'll be able to sell it, and then you deduct it from your debt as well. That's the plan of bringing the debt down.
Just one sort of question on the politics. I mean, one of the things that everyone's very interested in is to figure out, you know, potentially if you were to if you sort of had to bypass the Senate, you would have to get into an alliance with, you know, with the Khoi Thai, for instance.
Yes, I think the probability is not going to be the same as the previous election. At the time, they had 5 years in their term, yeah? This time, they only have 1 year left. And the sentiment of the time, even if it's only 4 years, has changed a lot. So the price to pay and the cost that they have to go against the will of the people, as you can see here, it's going to be quite hefty. So I feel like if the lower house is packed as much as possible, based on democratic